All right, for Nutrien and the Riverina Paceway, with some exciting news happening here in Wagga. Great to be catching up with Denis Picker from Yirribee Pacing Stud. Firstly, Den, welcome back.
Thanks, Paul.
You love these, don't you?
Yeah, we all do, don't we?
Firstly, lovely day here, and beautiful. The grass coming away really good. It's pretty hard year last year, but things are looking right, all good so far for people this year.
Yeah, we just come through a pretty tough winter, but the days are good here now, so yeah, we'll grow good, and things are looking bright for the spring.
The stud here, you're happy with how things are tracking along? You've got Cattlewash, and I saw a post last night. Timing can be everything. I saw a post that you put up last night basically saying that his book's almost full. That must be exciting for you.
Yeah, well, we were lucky enough that he booked out last year, and then he's sort of doing all his own talking. His 2-year-olds over there in the States are just, killing it again. So, it probably wasn't going to be too much of a surprise that he booked out again, which he's not quite yet, but he's getting very close, yeah.
Is that a very marketable price? I think one of the things a lot of times when people hear frozen semen, they sort of think automatically double figures, but he's at such an affordable price, and as you said then, the job he's doing in America is just amazing. Some of those horses, I haven't got the stats in front of me, but when we rattled that other one off, they're just ridiculous what they're able to do, aren't they?
Yeah, they seem to be. They're just all going early, and I've had more than one person now say to me, he's probably the best value staying in Australasia at the minute. Just his price and what he's doing over there. So yeah, it looks like he could have a bright future, the horse, yeah.
He's noted as a stud, this stud here, but Rod was always more about the fresh chilled semen and things. Has it surprised you being able to do it, the frozen semen, and how it all works?
It's been a good learning curve, and that's for sure. And I think everyone's so good at it these days, it doesn't seem to matter if it's frozen, fresh or chilled, his semen's of very good quality. So, we had no dramas with it last year here, and reports were good everywhere else too, so, yeah.
Dad was talking about a trip over to America to understand a bit more and see a few more people. Is that on the radar still for him?
Oh, Dad might go. I don't know if I'd get away, but
he might go. Dad
might get over there and have a look around. It'd be good. I've never been over there myself, but see how it all works and understand who you're talking to and where they are. It'd be good to go over there and have a look about for sure.
Anyone wants to get into Cattlewash, get in quick, get in touch with the guys. Also, Standard Warrawee Needy, he does an amazing job, doesn't he? He gets winners, doesn't matter, and it's not just here in Riverina. He gets them everywhere. Bernie's got that nice horse up in Queensland that's he'd be back here now, but just does an amazing job. Very underrated stallion, isn't he? He
is. It's funny, you get someone that'll book a mare to him, and it could be in Western Australia or South Australia or Queensland, I think people that do have one, they're nice, gentle horses, and I'm actually trialling a 2-year-old tonight, first time off the farm. So, we sort of, we can't fault him, and he does. He gets winners every week, everywhere you look. So, he pops up at Menangle every now and again. I think he had a winner there last week. Chris Judd's horse, he goes really good. So. He's a good old sire, and I think at one point he's actually the fastest horse in the world. So, he's done his job.
Yeah, he has, and I can't think of that horse. What's Bernie's horse's name? I can't think of it.
Our goat.
Yep. Yeah. I love it. Goat. Yeah, it's a cool name, and so he's got some. I think he was talked about in the Eureka. I don't know if he's got a slot yet or not, but people were talking about him, so that's how good he does go. Yep. The rest of the farm, mate, how are you finding it? 2 years with your feet under the table, you enjoying it? Yeah,
obviously every day is a bit easier. Like when we first come here, it was all a bit of a rush, but we're working everything out pretty well now. So yeah, everything's going quite well.
Good band of broodmares. You've got quite a few horses. I asked you there before about next year's sales, and you haven't finalised them, but you're going to have double figures potentially for the Sydney sale at least, and probably a couple of the other sales. That must be exciting.
Yeah, probably the sales coming, we still won't have too many because we're just still getting going. But the following season we should have a nice lot of yearlings, but probably a dozen for Sydney, and Bathurst, we'll go to Bathurst, I'd say. That'll probably be the only 2 sales we'll do again this year. After that, we'll probably have to maybe spread them out a bit more.
Okay, so I was a little bit worried there because I thought, hang on, because you said you're going to have 12 for Sydney. So what do you call nice numbers? How many will you have the year after? Are you expecting to have even more than that?
Yeah, well, there's probably we've probably got about 30 broodmares of our own now.
Wow.
So and then there's on-farm mares that clients have that'll go to the sales. So yeah, there could be 30 or 40 yearlings the following year. Yeah.
That's great for the industry. I mean, you know, people live in their own bubble. It's a little word that I got told today, and it's right. We sort of, you know, get a bit insular and we think that how bad things are going. That's magic numbers for here, and you know, for the industry as well. Because putting them out there, I gather quite a few of them will be Cattlewashers, Warrawee Needies, but I'm sure there'll be other horses as well. So that's a great commitment from you guys.
Yeah, no, there'll be quite a few Cattlewashers. We went to him and supported him. We have a few needies of our own, but we also went to all the other stallions too. So I think you can't probably just rely on your own stallions. People like all different types of size, so you got to go to the sales with one for everyone. Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, that is good. The other flow-on effect is since you've moved here, you've become the sponsor of the Wagga Cup. I presume you're sponsoring it again this year. If you haven't finalised it, well, I'm doing Laura's work for her right now, so it doesn't matter. But it must be great to have a club like that on your doorstep. I mean, when you used to live in Crookwell, there was nothing on your doorstep to get to. So having a progressive club like Wagga here must be great for you.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, they are awesome how they help us out and give us opportunity to sponsor that main race day. And now with the Nutrien sales race is going to be there, like yeah, it even sort of makes Wagga even bigger, but it should do too. You know, it's a great track and a great facility over there, so there's no reason why it can't just go ahead in leaps and bounds, Wagga.
What does it mean? Like you've had a great association with Bardo for a long period of time through the sheep. I think you're still his number one sheep client. The family have been great friends in that. But you know, when you heard the news that the race series was going to be coming here, what does it mean for you, and what do you think it means for the town itself?
Oh well, obviously, I think it's good for Nutrien and Bardo too, because he's put a lot into it, and sort of it's his local area and. It'll definitely be good for the town, and it'll be good for everyone in the Riverina. I think that breeds yearlings, because it'll just spice things up a bit, and I can't wait. It'll be a great weekend. It's
an amazing breeding ground, and when you get here on days like today, it's just you can see why in the grass that's come away. As I said, it was a pretty dry winter, very dry autumn, and that in the area, and you can see why there. But just some of the winners that come around, and like Bardo quite often talks about a 4-hour radius of Wagga, and I think that's fair enough. I think you go 20-minute radius of Wagga, just the winners that come out of this actual area are just amazing, aren't they?
Oh, they are, yeah. There's some very astute breeders down in this area, and a lot of broodmares. I know the numbers might be dwindling at the minute for different reasons, but I think there's still a power of broodmares around this area, and it's probably it gets warm here, so the yearlings get up and get growing nice and early. So it's a great breeding area, I think, for sure.
Yeah, no, it is. You only have to look at the results, and as I said, you put that circle an hour away, and then you go 2 hours away, and it's just ridiculous the winners that do come from it. You have any horses for next year? You said you got a 2-year-old trialer tonight. Is he likely to be ready for the Nutrien race series next year? Are you going to try and target one to get into the races?
Yeah. Still too far away, I don't know. We have broke a few in and trialled a few 2-year-olds and give them a start or two, but most of them are tipped back out now. But no, there were a few leftover ones and that we had to do something with, so I broke them in, and we've started a handful. But yeah, no, it's not on our major plans to sort of have racehorses again. Too many anyway, so one might pop up every now and again, yeah.
But you'll be a part of the race series anyway, and you'll be a part of the festivities over there. That is the one thing about Nutrien. That's one thing they do very well is, I won't say party, but enjoyable, making an event enjoyable, and that's going to be one of the good things that fits in so well with Wagga. I was here for the Wagga Cup, and it is a lot of fun that night with those silly little duck sounds and things like that. But they know how to put a party on, don't they? Yeah,
you got to make it a bit of a carnival, don't you? Like a bit of atmosphere about, and probably branch off just the trots, like, and just a bit to something different. It gets a crowd there, and atmosphere's good for anything, isn't it? So yeah, no, they do a good job.
Dan, thank you. Anyone wants to get in touch with you guys in relation to Cattlewash as well, make sure you do it and do it fast, because it's pretty close to closing, as the post said the other day. So thanks for joining me, mate. Congratulations with those, and we look forward to catching you. I'll see you before then. We've got yearling sales coming up, and that will definitely be seeing you, but thank you very much.
Nah, good on you, Paul. Thank you.
Nominations are now open for the Nutrien Equine Standardbred yearling sales for Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. Nominations close on the 1st of September. Don't miss the opportunity to be a part of the Nutrien experience. Go to www.nutrienstandardbred.com.au for more information.